I was actually doing it the other day under the Middle Classholes name, by the way, because that's my only YouTube outlet now. I came across someone who believes that a plane did not fly into the Pentagon. Okay, that a missile was shot into it, and then I posed the question. I said, why would they want it to? Conspirators, why would they want it to look like a plane? All right. Does that question make sense?
It's a fair question.
Okay. Hold on. Why would the conspirators want it to look like a plane? See, my answer would be, because they already made up the quote unquote lie that planes were hijacked, so they'd want it to look like a plane so that it would match the cover story.
So we witnessed at least in part one plane fly in. There are some other videos of the first plane, Flight 11, flying in amongst thousands of other New Yorkers who witnessed it. So you can't deny, at least whether or not it was the plane or not, the hijacked planes or not, that flew into the Twin Towers. So at what point would the conspirators say, you know what, we're going to make it look like a plane flew into the Pentagon, but we're not going to use a plane, but we're going to fly planes into the Twin Towers? What would be the purpose of that? Why? How would that make the conspiracy more viable?
Hold on. Better yet, why would they shoot any kind of armament at the Pentagon? And what armament did they fill with busted up airplane parts to make it fit the narrative? Okay. Answer, please.
Yeah.
Well, what I will say is that for some reason, it is very difficult to find pictures of the airplane debris on the field outside of the Pentagon, though I do know it exists, and I've seen... What? Don't shake your head.
No,
what are you talking about?
You can Google Pentagon airplane parts 9/11, and there's dozens of photos. But go on. Fair enough.
No, I'm just saying it would just seem with an event like that, you would see more than I've seen the pictures. Mm-hmm. I know they're out there, but I'm just saying we hadn't quite entered the digital age like we're in now. So pictures weren't as, not everybody had a camera phone on them. Not everybody had an iPhone. I'm just saying the pictures aren't as plentiful as I think today's conspiracy theorists would like to believe that they should be.
Yeah.
It's just the technology wasn't readily available. So a lot of the pictures you see, there's only like 10 pictures and they're just like from different angles. So why the fuck? It's not like thousands of pictures like there are of like, the chick you went to high school's daughter going to spring break where she has like 20,000 pictures that she uploaded to Facebook. There's only a handful.
Sure.
And so they think there should be more, but there's not. And so they use that as evidence to say.
So I dial back. Why would they want it to look like that?
Well, yeah. Why would they want it to look like that?
Yeah. Why would the conspirators just say, listen, we're going to shoot water to ground missile at this and say, okay, yeah, flight 77 flew into that. Why would they want that to be the disguise, the David Copperfield? Anyway, that my point was that I've never been able to in the humor of my debunking. Why would that be their end game? Why not just say a fucking terrorist like knelt down to the side of the Pentagon with a what is it, anti-aircraft missile and shot it in the side of the Pentagon?
I was like, I don't even think that there's anything. I mean, there is, but it's like comedically large that you would have to shoot at the Pentagon to make that hole. Like
G.I. Joe
busted, like fucking
G.I.
Wile
Joe
Coyote and got a fucking crate from Acme and was just like, like, nope. Nothing. People would be like, "Why is that there? And why is it pointing this way?"
Meanwhile,
like people coming into work for the day.
Yeah, rush hour in D.C. No one saw that.
People would fucking spot it. I don't know if you've been around the Pentagon. It's pretty open. Like you can see it.
Well, that, and why wouldn't they just take credit for having such weaponry instead of being like, why would they take the time to try to hijack planes where they could be like, yes, we stole cruise missile technology from Russia. And they all speak with Russian accents because I can't do a Middle Eastern accent. Why wouldn't they just be like, we stole this fucking giant piece of armory from somewhere and we launched it at you because we're bad motherfuckers. Eat shit. Die. Mm-hmm. Or do they think that just the U.S. military shot a missile at their own Pentagon?
That's
our own Pentagon.
Yeah, I've heard some wild stuff, like it got shot from the Chesapeake Bay and then somehow did a 180 as it looped around. I think is it called Crystal City around Arlington? Yeah, just right around those coordinates they managed to do a face off.
That's not heavily populated or anything.
No one rolling into suburbia of DC. Just happened to see a fucking tomahawk just. Nope. Nobody.
Densely populated area.
Right.